Hi guys, welcome back. Episode number 8 on the Alpha Gaming server. We're starting off in the hub here because it is pretty much done. Actually, I should say it's done. I'm calling it complete. There's lots of the windows and stuff like that that people can come and fill in. But for the outline from the outline here all the way across the other side, that's my part of it done. So. I think it turned out really well. It looks different than what I had imagined it was going to, but I've got to say I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Yeah, it kind of worked out nice. The colors came and lined into the windows. It worked out really nice that just running the lights in the gray is enough. And I kind of actually like the fact that it's bright close to where you are, and there's kind of like a similar to a bedrock fog effect going on here, where it's just kind of dim and dark or off in the distance, and I really like that. So the light makes an amazing difference. It was kind of dim and dreary is what I'm looking for in here before, and yeah, it looks really nice, and each of the colors work really nicely to kind of accent which part of the hub you're in, and it turned out really well. I'm pretty enthusiastic about this. And the nicest thing about it is that now that we're done, it's done. We can go focus on our place and go have some fun over there. So um, what I did is I moved all of our stuff over. Just put a bunch more chests down, kind of where beside our portal is there, and I want to move all that today. I want to go get organized and stop having to sort through chests and stop kind of just looking for stuff. So um, I think today's focus is going to be moving all this junk up into the blimp, and yeah, now that we have access to ender pearls, we can put our ender pearl elevator in here too, like the one we have at spawn. A couple of these farms are going to be going up into the blimp and stuff like that. That's all longer term stuff. I took out a sugar cane, by the way, as I said I was going to last time, but. Yeah, our main thing is I want to move all our stuff up to the blimp first, and yeah. So why don't I take a quick pause? I'll go put down the floor, like the first level there, and that's where we're gonna put our storage stuff. And let me put that in, and then I'll become a little bit clearer what I want to do, and I'll come back to you here, guys, pretty quickly. See you soon. Hi guys, welcome back. We're down at our tree farm here, and yeah, I just grabbed a full set of wood, and I just remembered there's something I wanted to show you while we are down here. I changed our floor pattern over. You can see I used the white texture. I can't remember which one of them it's called to mark our lines, and then the green clay I'm going to leave in these dirt blocks on the angle. I'm going to replace with light sources. Um, and yeah, the only other thing about this is I duplicated our efforts because our last time you guys saw this, it had the one lock, I guess. I don't know exactly what the best term is for that to keep our minecarts started. It's the hopper lock here, and all I did was duplicate that because the first lock gave us 2 minutes, and I wanted about 4 just to allow everything to give the saplings a chance to despawn while our minecarts keep going, and then after 4 minutes to stop them. So the first after you flip the lever, this first lock starts counting down for its 2 minutes, and then it releases our second lock, and that gives us the 4 minutes. And then the other thing is I had to change just this a tiny bit. I guess this one I moved up. I don't know, it was kind of buggy, I guess, when you started both of them. It seemed like the minecart that was on the left here was stopping the minecart that was on the right. Just when it hit the corner, this one came and hit the outside one, and it stopped it. And so I just moved it ahead of blocks so that they're stagnated enough, and that seems like it's working pretty good. So yeah, let's take our wood up to the blimp here. And where did I end up? There we are. I think we'll need some iron as well. And then I'll show you what I have in mind. So I put in a floor there, just kind of well, I think all the clay blocks are going to stay, but I need to find out some way to make a pattern up here. And yeah, I started putting down a couple of chests, and I wanted to make a bunch more with you so that we can show you what I have in mind here. And see if I remember the triple arrow recipe like that. Okay. So just I'm planning on having two kind of sides, I guess, to the sorting room. I started laying down the first couple of chests here like this, and I need the trap chest to work in between. And yeah, the point is that I'm going to have half of the room sorted automatically, have an auto sorter on this side, and then on this side just have a couple more chests, which are 2 from 1, so 1, 2, right here, I think. Looks right. Then have just some chests on this side too for the stuff that that you can't really sort, your tools and your books and the stuff that I don't really use, the flowers and stuff like that I don't get all that often. I'm going to put on this side, and it's just going to be manually sorted, which is fine. There's always going to be some of that. So, and then the differentiation between these two types of chests is on this side where I think these are chests. I'm going to have a lot more storage for stuff like cobble and stuff like that. So the first the first maybe 7 or 8 inventories here are going to be big three tall stacks like this. And this first one's all going to be cobble. The second one's all going to be stone. The third one's all going to be dirt. And then somewhere at some point it's going to switch over to individual chests like this once we get down into stuff that we don't get as much of. But the really nice thing about this is that I want one chest right about there. Where I can come with all the random stuff. Like I always end up with a couple birch saplings, a couple of birch wood planks, some coal, some torches, all the just kind of stuff like that you end up with in your inventory. You put it there and it just sorts itself. And there's a lot of things like that you just kind of randomly pick up through the world, skeleton arrows and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the point, is where I don't think we're going to get to it today, but it's going to take a long time to label all these chests and to get all our stuff moved up from down there up to here and to get things organized. So, but yeah, let me make a bunch more chests, put some stuff down. I need to make some. I can't think of what they're called right now, with the leather in the middle. And you put item frames. That's what it is. Get item frames so we can start labeling stuff. And I'm going to make a quick list about where I want stuff to go. But yeah, this is kind of the general plan, to have fair amount of inventory storage for cobble and stuff like that, and then to get into littler storage like this for the little things. So yeah, let me get a bunch more chests. I'm gonna make a quick plan about where I want a bunch of stuff to go, and I'll see you guys here shortly. Hi guys, welcome back. Just a quick update. I think I at least made a lot of headway and kind of deciding where stuff's gonna go. On the left here, starting from left to right, up to this point, we're going to have the 3 double chests of storage, and then we're going to get into the single chest of storage, and we're going to have another chest above it for just a bit of a buffer. One of the big ways the system gets screwed up is if you put too many items in, and you overflow back into the system. That really makes a mess of things. So having a single chest down beneath with another chest on top as a buffer is one really good way to prevent that. So from these 3 double chests, where we're going to have a significant amount more storage, Pearls and sugarcane are the only non-blocks out of that, and pearls, at times we're gonna have a lot of them. Especially we're gonna have a couple pearl elevators and stuff like that. We're gonna be using them. So sugarcane's the same thing. Um, Long-term plan is to get into trading and stuff like that, and for the time being, we want to start stockpiling our sugarcane, so we need a fair amount of storage for that. And then the blocks should be fairly obvious up to sand. And then yeah, starting into sandstone and our three other blocks we have single storage. And then coming down this way, the system is going to run in a big loop. So at the end here, I've got the redstone. And the main reason for this is these items here are ones that we're going to be combining with our building stuff that's going to be over here a lot of the time. And so I got the crafting table in the middle and stuff like that. So we're going to be combining these two and back and forth between these chests a lot. So I don't want to be going all the way over to the other end here to be doing that. Speaking of the other end here, I think the things that be going down here are mob drops. That's stuff that we don't need to come down here very often and grab, but it's really nice when you just have a couple of bones, you can get rid of them. And so we're gonna put our mob drops down there. Wheat and seeds are going to be the next couple of things. Stuff like that are going to go in these next couple, and then we're going to have not all the colors of wool, but maybe 8 of the colors of the wool, the common ones, and the next ones. I think that's going to be about all the auto sorter that we use, and then everything else will go into these chests over on the end here. And on the left is primarily going to be valuables, and this is going to be, the top one's definitely going to be for redstone, and then I have a certain way that we break up our building and our natural stuff that I'm going to start working on. And then on this side is going to be armor and tools and stuff like that. And to break that up, we need a fair amount of chests. So there's still a bunch more chests to place down and stuff to do. But I figured I'd just give you a quick update on how things are going. Yeah, I'm gonna keep working at it. Hi guys, welcome back. We are finally done. And I'm pretty proud to say that actually. It took a lot longer than I was expecting, but I'm pretty happy that it's done, and I'm pretty happy that we did it in the order we did it in. Namely, there's a couple of things over here on the end that I had kind of forgotten about that I wanted to include in the sorter, and I didn't write down on the paper, namely being flint, cactus, and snow. Flint and cactus are, because we have the cactus farm, and flint's just kind of one of those things that you end up with in your inventory. It's really nice just to come up here and be able to chuck them in a chest, and it takes care of itself. So aside from the wool colors down there, I think the auto system is fairly well sorted out. And yeah, and the other thing is we're getting a bunch of iron from our iron farm, so we're in a pretty decent place to be putting that in here fairly soon. And then onto this side, this is I haven't done anything with the armor and stuff like that, armor and tools. I've just been dumping it in the chests. But I got this side fairly well sorted out, and so yeah, the redstone stuff is all separated. Valuables. I took a bunch of obsidian from Corey's place, and just keeping the diamonds and stuff in the ender chest, just because it's stuff we use at the end farm. But glowstone and other stuff like that will all go here. I guess our gold should move over to our gold chest. Then food. This is building stuff, so furnaces and rails and tripwire hooks and pistons, and then wood building stuff, so crafting tables and signs and birch and all that kind of stuff. And that's kind of how I break stuff up. We got clay and wool, the wool colors that aren't going to go down into the auto sorter, glass and quartz and stone, and yeah, all kinds of different ways. Hopefully that's just some inspiration for how you guys want to break up your sorter system. There's different ways to do it, and it's all just kind of down to what works best for you. I put in a little item destroyer, mainly because we had a ton of netherrack. I kept 3 double chests full of netherrack, and then I just got rid of the rest of it. That's more than enough that I'll ever use, and I know where there's more. So went and got a load of glass from our place, because we're getting pretty close to putting in the next layer of glass here on the blimp. I did a couple more layers up. And right now the gray is flush with our floor right now. and what we're going to do next is go up one more gray and then get another layer of glass going, just like we did down there. So that's the plans there. What I want to do with you guys right now is start putting in a way to get up and down from our blimp, because right now we just have that stupid little staircase, and that's kind of old style, I guess. So what I did is I knocked out a hole here. I actually made some buckets of water too. I knocked out a hole there to where we can just have a safe drop down into some water. Yeah, water's probably best. I was just debating about using vines or ladders or some other safe way, but water's probably best. And then I dropped a couple of pieces of gravel. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'll show you down there. And then over here, because our blimp is an odd number, the width is 51. That gives us a centerpiece. But our Ender Pearl elevator is a 4x4. So the only real way to keep it symmetrical, at least the easiest way for me that I can think of, is to put in just two of them. And it kind of sucks because it sticks up about 4 or 5 blocks and it looks kind of ugly and stuff. But I think what we're going to do is just put in a 4x4 here. And then what we're going to do is put in two of the Then we're going to put in two elevators side by side. I wonder if that snow's going to get in our way. Let's mark this out and I can move it in 1, 2 if I need. Okay, so it's going to be like that. Yeah, so what I was thinking is just having two elevators side by side, and that allows us to have multiple people coming up at the same time, if we're showing people around and stuff like that. And the elevator takes 2 or 3 blocks on either side for the redstone. So what I want to do is mark out 1, 2, 3, 4, falling down like that. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I guess that tree's gonna have to move. But that way now, if we go down, we have, this is the gravel I dropped out of our blue hole up there. I'm not going to put anything on the underside, I just kind of want to keep it inconspicuous, and I might move that forward one actually. And then you can see that we have a red and a blue hole up there, and instead of the gravel here, all we're going to do is put in a red and a blue pad down here, which is like that. I'll clean that up in a second. But the point is, you just stand under here and you shoot an Ender Pearl up, and it's going to have to be 2 layers, but that's what an Ender Pearl elevator is you stand on this pad, you shoot a pearl up, and gets you into the blimp, and it's a sure better way than walking up this rickety old little thing. So I'm gonna get some stuff ready, and because it takes a fair amount of redstone, and I'll plan it out and stuff like that with you guys, and then I'll come back when we're ready to put it in. I'll see you guys shortly. Hi guys, welcome back. So this is the start of our elevator here. I put 1/2 in. We're going to duplicate the efforts on the other side to make it working. We're above our green, roughly a little over halfway. If you remember when we were down there, our Ender Pearl doesn't quite reach into our elevator, which is unfortunate, but yeah, it's okay just to have a two-stage elevator. Not that big a deal. And yeah, so I got a quarter of it in here. Well, I should say I have about half of it in, but just the way the redstone works, it only powers a quarter of it properly. It's this piston that my cursor's over right now. See, if we trip the tripwire, that piston is the one that works. And yeah, so I got just some gray clay there in our way too, just to make it easier to work. And these 2 clays here are gonna go away. So yeah, let's see if we can't put in this other side here. There. I think I need one there. So the redstone along the bottom here is to power these inside pistons. It has to be a two-stage trigger so that the pistons on the outside come out, the pistons in the middle come up, and then it retracts the opposite way. The pistons in the middle retract, and then the sticky pistons pull those pistons back in. So the redstone that powers the sticky pistons has to come on first and stay on longer than the stuff in the middle here. So the redstone along the bottom is 3 like that. There's a repeater here that powers this, whoops, powers a block there. Sorry guys, this is kind of bouncy. Get around the back side here. One there, block there, probably there too. There's dust up here. You go away. So the dust off the top now should power this lower line like that. And then we just have to extend the bottom pulse here. Block goes there. You get extended like that. Okay, I think that should be it. Yeah. So yeah, the tripwire hooks are powering both up and down. And they extend the sticky pistons first because of the repeater. They extend this line second, and then the repeater on the back holds the sticky pistons open after the redstone signal is taken away to allow the pistons to retract. And that's our elevator. I got some dirt down there, shoot. Okay, so the point is you can stand on this pad, shoot a pearl up, the pistons will hold you, and now you should be able to shoot a pearl up again, and successfully live. And yeah, that's the first of the 4. We're going to need to duplicate the second elevator here, and then again on the red side. We need a bunch more sticky pistons before we do that. But yeah, that's an elevator, guys. I can't take credit for this design. It's something I found on the interwebs. It's something along the lines of like an SMP survival-friendly elevator, but I cannot for the life of me find the design anymore. Otherwise, I would share it in the link, guys. All I can really say is that it's not mine. I can't take credit for it, but it works really well, and I'm really happy that I found it like this. So you may have seen it at spawn. I put it in at spawn, maybe a week ago or something like that, but I didn't show you guys yet. So saving it for here. I just want to get rid of that dirt, and that's a problem. So yeah, I'm gonna continue along those lines, guys. I have enough sticky pistons to do the green there, and we might need to do the redstone a little bit differently. Oh, and I know ender pearls too. We might need to do the redstone just a little bit differently up top, because it gets a little bit tighter up there. You can see from where our hole is, we need three blocks back in, and I don't think we actually have that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we do. Okay. Last time I did this, I think I put it one further in. I wonder if the redstone's going to work with that snow. Anyways, I'm going to play around with that, guys. There's a way you can fix this so that all the redstone comes off of one side, and that reduces the width on the one side. So I'm going to try that. I'll see what happens. I'll come back to you here fairly shortly. Okay, see you guys. Hi guys, welcome back. Yeah, standing on our pad here, you can see I didn't win. I have to move from where I cut the holes in the bottom of the blimp. I have to move it in one. So which means our intermediate elevator has to move in one too. While we were down here before, I forgot that I wanted to put water in here so that we can have a safe place to jump down, and I'll come pertify that at some point. But yeah, now we have how to jump down place without you having to use pearls. And other thing I want to do is prevent what happened before there, where we run out of pearls. And what I'm hoping is if we do that, yeah, we get 2. That's perfect. We should be able to stand there, get 4. Awesome. Jump. And that one's halfway in. It should be enough that we can jump up at least. Oh, I missed that. Ouch. Oh, I'm missing a string. That's why. There we go. So string, and yeah, I have this one in the same way. So I have this one in halfway, so the one side is working, and what we need to do, because we have to shuffle this in one, I can't use any of these middle blocks to power this side, because otherwise this one is going to interfere with it. So we have to power the bottom ones. Are going to continue to get the bottom ones get power from this side, but we have to extend their pulse. That I accomplish with the repeater here. And then if we run our redstone around this way, we have to block that off again. It should just be long enough to do this. Oops. It's clay. So yeah, what we're doing is the redstone signal from this line that powers the bottom pistons, we're running around the back here, powering this side of pistons so the bottom pistons get their power. And then we just have to, because we need to extend the sticky pistons just for a little bit longer, we're using this repeater to come in and power this row. That should extend the power of the sticky pistons, and the system works like a dream. So, and that allows us to maintain the power, or sorry, that allows us to save the blocks back here, and we can put the two systems closer together. So that's our Pearl elevators, guys. Let's go give it a shot. So we should be able to jump into our water. You come, if you need pearls, you can step on the dispenser. Go up. Whoops. And that's why you need it. That's why you need it centered, so you can look straight up. Up and up, and into our blimp. And that's yeah, that's gonna be our transportation system. Needs some cleaning up, but yeah, that's the basis of it. Hi guys, sorry about that. I just had to take a second. So yeah, this is where I want to call the episode. I think we got a lot of really good things done today. You know, there's going to be some cleaning up to do. We really need to reorient those Ender Pearl elevators, because otherwise it's going to become a real pain in the butt. And you know, we put some decorative clay and some light and stuff like that around those, just so they look a lot better. and yeah, but you know, getting our storage system sorted out was a very big priority, and getting our transportation set up is really important. Um, yeah, doing stuff like the sugarcane here, guys, is going to be our next task, I think. Um, Not sure whether I'm going to record that for you guys or not. Probably just a little bit, maybe. I'll show you guys what my plans are. And the other thing I think I want to go do is I know we have a slime chunk underground somewhere fairly close. So I think we're going to go find that and make ourselves a little farm. We don't need excessive amounts of slimes, but just kind of like the squid farm here. It's nice to collect a little bit here and there, and it, hopefully it'll be close enough that it's within loaded chunks. I'm not sure about that, but yeah, well, I'll go find it, and I think we're gonna at least make ourselves an AFKable farm there, and probably just use a golem to kill the slime. So yeah, lots of things to do, guys. Lots of things to planned on the horizon here, and I hope you guys really enjoyed. And have yourselves a good day.